Hello, my name is YaoGuang Zhai. I'm the principal clarinetist of the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra. What you've just heard was an excerpt from the Beethoven Fourth Symphony. As you've heard, the last movement, the tempo is extremely fast. So today, I would love to talk about a technique on the clarinet called double tonguing. So as we all know, there is a limitation on the single tongue. No matter how fast your tongue is, there is a limit. However, if you use double tongue for excerpt or passages like a Beethoven Fourth, you can achieve the tempo you or the conductor would want. So how do we do that? There are many ways to learn double tongue or to play double tonguing. I first learned this was when I was about 14 years old. I actually learned from the brass players. For trumpet and for French horns, or even for trombones, is their technique to do it. But for clarinetist, how do we learn it? It's different from the brass players because they don't have to take the mouthpiece inside their mouths. And what the word they use is most of the brass players is tuku 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 tuku. That totally makes sense if you have the mouthpiece outside of your mouth. However, if you have that much of mouthpiece inside, we'll have to make the word differently. So for me, I use daga daga or daga 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 daga. It really depends, or you can make up your own words if you would like. But the point is, make the movement as small as possible. So something like that. Okay, and how do you start to practice? First of all, of course, don't practice too loud. Don't play too loud, and don't practice on the high register, because the higher the notes it gets, and it becomes much more difficult. And of course, don't practice on the bottom register either, because that's also going to get difficult because it requires much more air. So I would start on the C. So I use daga daga daga. So I would do daga 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 da, and then gada gada backwards. Gada 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 ga. And then and that goes down. And then you can start a little bit faster. Okay, so the double tongue really takes some time to make it work in the performance or in any piece of music. So just be patient and practice slowly, and remember the movement should be as small as possible. So I hope you are staying well and healthy, and happy practicing.